Hi guys, I'm Amy, the owner and head trainer at B&B Canine. We're doing our puppy class orientation online to meet social distancing guidelines and make class a little bit easier for all of you. So we want to start by saying we're a positive reinforcement-based training facility. We are going to use reward to train our dog. We are not going to use anything aversive. No choke chains, prong collars, no leash jerks. All of those things are certainly ways you can train a dog, but what we found is they are not the best way to train the dog. They don't yield the best results and the best possible social citizen as an adult dog. So we use positive reinforcement only. That means you're going to use food. At home when you're working with your puppy and practicing in the house, please use their dog food. It's a minimum wage environment. You do not need to use treats. They can learn to work for their meals, and that will benefit your relationship in your favor immensely. If you're going to be in a more distracting environment, then you're going to have to up your ante and you need to use treats. One of my favorites happens to be a freeze-dried chicken treat, but you can cut up chicken breast, hot dog, little bits of cheese, mix it up so you have a variety when you're going to be outside in a class situation, anywhere where the distraction level might be a little more intense. Why do we start training so young? We start our puppies at 8 weeks. Because prevention is key. If I can start my puppy on the right path and not have to have conversations about certain behaviors, it's much easier than letting your puppy develop some bad habits, and trying to work to change those. There are things that puppies find reinforcing besides food, and that's important to know. Anytime you look at a dog, you talk to a dog, you touch a dog, you reinforce behavior. That means if a dog jumps and you go, get off, you're actually reinforcing behavior. A lot of problem behaviors are inadvertently reinforced. Dogs barking and people are like, knock it off, knock it off. That actually is reinforcing behavior. So what we're going to do is reinforce behavior we like. That means if puppy sits, oh, good puppy, give them a reward. Anything that we like. Puppy's walking nicely next to us, not jumping, we're absolutely going to reinforce that with food, with looking, talking, touching. That also means if a puppy jumps on me, I am not going to push him. I'm not going to stare at him with my mom eyes like, get off of me. I'm not going to tell him off. All of those things reinforce behavior. So where we can, we're going to ignore behavior we don't like. Puppy jumping on most people is an easy thing to ignore. Where we can't, we're going to manage it. I can't let my puppy jump on grandma or my toddler grandson, so then I'm going to use a leash and management strategies when ignoring is not an option. But when I can, I will absolutely ignore it, and then when puppy stops jumping on me, I'll wait a couple seconds with 4 on the floor, and then I will reward that. Again, with looking, talking, touching, and rewarding. So we're going to focus again on the positives, rewarding what we like, ignoring or managing what we don't like. And that's kind of the foundation for puppy class.